to Harrison, Idaho. This is a small town, but it's got big city adventure. It's the perfect place to stop if you're biking along the trail of the Coeur D'Alenes. And you can stay for a few days for some wine tasting, some water adventures, and even staying at a dude ranch. I'm going to show you around over the next few days. With its marina, public beach, and a world-class cycling trail, the picturesque city of Harrison, Idaho is the perfect getaway for family and friends wanting to enjoy some lakeside fun. The town has just 250 some odd full-time residents, but they're super happy to welcome visitors with a great selection of restaurants, shops, and hotels right on the main route. Now, visitors can actually arrive by boat, vehicle, bike, or motorcycle. And the marina even has free moorage for up to 72 hours and a waterfront RV park, too. Before heading out on my first adventure in Harrison, I took some time to check out the town, some of the local shops, which had lots of great artisan goods from local craftspeople. One thing you'll find a lot of here in Northern Idaho are bike paths, beautiful ones. And here in Harrison, it's a great starting point or stopover while biking the trail of the Coeur D'Alenes. This morning, I'm here at Cycle House to pick up some e-bikes, and I'm going to show you some of the best places to see on this route of the trail. Along the trail from Harrison, you can actually choose to ride south or north. We started northward to try and catch some birds and moose in the wetlands area of the trail. This trail is so beautiful. It actually goes from Plummer in the west all the way to Mullen in the east, passing through some beautiful areas of northern Idaho, through wetlands and mountains, and this is one of the areas where you can see moose and a lot of birds. The trail of the Coeur D'Alenes includes camping facilities and rest areas regularly. The trail leads through some protected marshlands, offering cyclists or walkers a glimpse of eagle and osprey nests, moose, elk, and a variety of ducks and other wildlife, as well as some rare species of wildflowers and, of course, the accompanying butterfly. What started for me as a rainy day ended with beautiful wildflowers, deer, turtles, and osprey. After having a few wildlife sightings, I turned back towards town and then headed south towards one of the most popular destinations on the trail, the Sheppards Bridge. This historic swing railroad bridge was built in 1921 and originally used by the former Union Pacific Railroad. The line was abandoned in 1991, then retrofitted and raised to allow boats to pass underneath, and it's got wavy speed bumps on top that are super fun for bikers to pass over. It officially opened as a bike path in 2004, and it quickly became one of this part of Idaho's most popular things to do. One of the best parts about Cycle House is that at the end of your day, or even halfway through, you can stop here, grab a sandwich, even a beer or a glass of wine, and then continue on your route. One of the things I love about Harrison is that it might be a small town, but it's right near so much adventure. Right now, as you might be able to tell from this outfit, we're gonna go ziplining. We're at Timberline Ziplining Adventures. It's in Coeur D'Alene, but it's just an hour's drive from Harrison, and I'm super excited because this has 7 zip lines way up in the trees, and it should be a ton of fun. There are 7 world-class zip lines at Timberline Adventures, and honestly, I loved all of them. They are super unique in that they traverse from tree to tree, so you really feel like a bird flying through the forest. I totally flipped out about my favorite things, dismounting off the towers, and of course, the suspension bridge. Just beware who's on it with you.
Time to walk the plank.
Whoa.
That was one fun way to spend a morning. One of the unique things you can do in the Harrison area is come to Red Horse Mountain Lodge. Here you can get the entire Idaho Dude Ranch experience on weekly adventures, and they've got tons of activities. I didn't even know Idaho dude ranching was a thing, so I'm super excited to check it out. The ranch is an all-inclusive, immersive dude ranch experience where guests get to stay for at least a week and are offered an extensive list of guided adventures. Some of the guests that I talked to said that they loved the adventure course and, of course, horseback riding the most. There are more than 100 horses here at the ranch, and horseback riding is one of the many things that you get to do here. There's also a ton of other activities, from rock climbing and zip lining to archery, so just so many things. But getting to be around these guys is one of my favorite parts about being on a ranch like this. This is Patrick. He's one of the horse wranglers? Wranglers here at the ranch. So tell me about your experience here. What has been the best part so far?
So I'm from Florida, and coming out west is something that I've always wanted to do. As wranglers, what we do is we guide people on horseback excursions, mountain biking, kayaking, archery, clay shooting, among other things. And it's an awesome place to work. Everyone that comes here, I mean, we had a few people share earlier that they're just so grateful for the place. We have people get emotional when they're getting ready to leave. So
do you have a favorite horse?
I do have a favorite horse. His name is Moon. He's a Montana.
Okay.
We get a group of Montanas in every year to help us on our guiding season.
Well, I wish I could ride some horses while we're here, but we're just here to show you guys what you can experience here, and I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Every Friday, the horses leave their enclosures by the barn and run to get to their large pastures for the weekend grazing. And it is a special spectacle that all the guests gather for. And I got to join the watch party on my short visit to the ranch. It was certainly a very memorable occasion that made me feel truly like a cowgirl in the Old West. If you're looking for a place to truly reconnect with nature and get away from it all, a trip here to Red Horse Mountain Ranch is definitely for you. One of the things I'm doing here in Harrison is not only getting a tour of the Historical Society, which is going to recount much of the history here from the early 1900s, but we're getting a private wine tasting from Sheppards Wines. They're a local winemaker here that make fruit wines, and I'm really excited to try their stuff.
We're Jim and Julie Shepherd of Sheppards Fruit Wines, and we make fruit wines, but they're in the dry range. So they're not too sweet. You can pair them up with meals.
Started out as a hobby, and so we have 10 acres up on the Harrison Flats, and did it for friends, and then it got bigger and bigger. And so we decided to build a small winery, and we've gone from 150 cases a year to over 1,000 this year.
Yeah.
And then we're looking to quadruple that in the next couple of years.
There's no better way to end your day here in Harrison than with a scoop of huckleberry ice cream here at Harrison Creamery. Pretty good. Hasn't visiting Harrison been tons of fun? I have loved these views along Coeur D'Alenes. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to drop a comment down below. As always, I'm Alice Ford. Never stop exploring.